basically started this practice in 2022, and I'm doing my second presentation here about it. So about almost literally a year ago is the last time I presented here, so it's a great opportunity to be here with you all. And you can go ahead to the next one. I'm going to show you different elements of my family. That's my husband and I recently coming back from North Carolina, and then I had gone up north to visit one of my friends there. I played basketball with those two girls in high school. We've been lifelong friends. So that's Cindy and Grace, and I love them a lot. They're like family. And then these are my grandsons, and they are actually on a Disney cruise right now. So they're super fun. And my education is that I went to Lake Hall High School in Orlando. My mom worked at Rollins College, and she and I graduated the same day together. And I went to Liberty University and got my master's degree, and I thought I was done. And a year later, I was like, I'm not done. So I went on to Walden University, and I have a doctorate in business administration, and my focus is on leadership. And I am now also an adjunct professor for Liberty University and a research chair, so I get to work with leaders all the time. But one of the things that happened in my journey is that as I was doing all the research in 2016, when I was finishing up, I realized that I could come up with an acronym that actually aligned with all the studies that related to specific topics. So they meet the number 7. Sustainable, ethical, vision-oriented, empowering, non-discriminatory, targeted, and holistic. And so that's where the 7th level leadership solutions are, because it's a framework. And 7 is the number of completion. And when we recognize that we need to be complete and that we are not, it's a great way to learn about when you're leading people, places, organizations, that there are elements of that that we can all work on. And sometimes it changes because of life, and sometimes it changes because we have to grow. And so that's another element of what I like to talk about. So I have a mission of consulting and coaching to engage in the power of partnership. And the vision is, when I say our and we, it's really about you and me, or me and them, how that works. But the vision is to collaborate with purpose-driven leaders to strategize effectively, offer ongoing support, sustain excellence in leadership, and together we create lasting impact by combining faith, strategy, and service to elevate teams and organizations. And that, to me, is in all different types of realms, but I actually have a background in the nonprofit faith-based sector, and that seems to be where the doors opened in the last year. So when I was here a year ago, there was some feedback on I should be speaking with organizations that had a $3 to $5 million background. Well, this one's a $14 million, and I had 10 management people that worked in different departments. And what I recognize in those scenarios is that when they're all working in different departments, they're not really locking arms together. And they need to, because they're all for the same organization. They all need to move in the same direction. And so I have a program called Positive Intelligence that aligns with my framework, and I implement that in there. Can you go to the next slide? I also have had an opportunity to present in Ocala, and that's been a real privilege. So Dr. Phil invited me to be a part of the Manufacturing Association, and that was a great experience to be able to do that. I also spoke at the Ocala Human Resources Management Association recently, and there's some upcoming things that are happening, and in those events I have focused on the positive intelligence element because, again, it's about helping people lock arms. And you would think that positive intelligence is something that's about being a therapist. I'm not a therapist, I'm a coach. And we were talking earlier about what your favorite app is. Believe it or not, Positive Intelligence has an app, and I use it every day. And my clients, I have clients that have been using it for about 3 years, and it's because it really does make a difference. So to me, that's been one of the most valuable things, because when you have a good mental health mindset, you're actually able to do great personal and professional efforts. So one of the organizations I'll be speaking to upcoming is Hope for Miami, because I'm still connected in Miami on 2 boards of directors in that area. And one is an educational background, and the other is works with youth. There's an upcoming upcoming event this summer called Ocala Inspired. So I'll be working with Gary Wise and some others, coaching and sharing. And then Empower Her is coming. So looking forward to that. I have some Google reviews since last year, which I didn't have before, so that's something to check out. And essentially, we just need to support engagement and coaching, and that's really what I'm here to do. You can go on to the next one. And I have an upcoming book, and this is really where I want to say that this is something that I'm going to be asking for you all to support me in, is that I'm writing a book that is really to help me market my program. And you can go on to the next thing. Essentially, it's going to cover some of these different topics of how we deal with these issues in our pain management. And the positive intelligence is a part of that. And there's an overview of the program. Keep going. And this is the PQ app. You can go ahead. And in this link, you can connect with me on social media, but it has all the different links in there. And the very top link is for if you would be willing for me to share the pre-launch. My book will be available for 99 cents on Kindle, and it'll help it to be a bestseller, hopefully. But essentially, I'm just looking to connect and hopefully grow my business.